Um, so, in this country, recently we had reports of very weak military institution, neglect of the military, and so on.
Yeah.
So I don't think we need to fear here that we're going to get somebody. I mean, I don't know much about the military, but we don't have. I believe after what's happened in Mali last 2 years ago, where the military just ran away when these rebels came, they just ran away all the time. That you need to have a strong army, of course. I mean, to protect the stability of the country and so on.
What about the Egyptian?
Oh, but there again, it's too much military. There, the military runs about 40% of the economy. So bakeries and shopping outlets and all sorts of things. About 40% of that economy is just run by the military. Because the military is so large, the military has to be fed, has to be clothed, buildings have to be built for them, schools, colleges. So they run a parallel economy in the country. And that's why Sisi couldn't tolerate democracy, and he just had to get rid of Morsi, because they were feared that the military's privileges will be curtailed. So despite the army itself, the men under arms not being very significant, it's all the other things, the support services and so on.
Isn't that what happens when it comes to the big world countries like America and Britain? They institutionalize their military to be strong and try to produce some sort of all things.
Yeah, no, the American military, they talk about the military industrial complex. It's all feeding off each other. The big contracts for the military. I mean, if you look at the invasion of Afghanistan, and then it's the military, but also private contractors and the support services for the military, that private companies, many of those companies were owned by friends of George Bush, people like Dick Cheney and so on. They were the CEOs in these companies, okay?